for me to sign.
How many hours do we have you working over there?
40.
40? So, if you want to take it and read it, you can. It's just an acknowledgement. That's all it is. The New York State Labor Law requests us that we have to do this every year, once a year. This is your rate of pay, your hours that you work. You don't claim any allowances. You get paid day is every Friday. You get paid weekly. This is your time and a half rate of pay, and then you would sign it. And we keep it in your file for 6 years.
There you go, Patricia.
Thank you.
You get a copy for me, right? I'll come back later.
No, you're gonna get it now because I've been extremely busy. You did this already, right, Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Notice given. Today's the what? Today's what? The 10th. The February.
Yeah.
Notice an acknowledgement of pay rate unpaid in under section 195.1 of the New York State Labor Law. Notice of
No, thank you.
See you next.
All right. Hey, go ahead, Joe. What do you need to see them about, hon?
Well, I had a little bit, now, I wouldn't really say it's an accident, but, I was supposed to go to the induction class.
2 times, yeah, 3 times now. What happened?
No, it wasn't 3 times because the first time, remember the day when I called you and told you that,
You were stuck in traffic.
Yeah, that wasn't the day I was scheduled for because Richie told me that that wasn't the day, it was the next day. Anyhow.
So why didn't you go to it the next day then?
No, that wasn't, that was the only time I go. And, like 2 weeks ago, I told Richie that I can't make it early this week to go to come to work.
Richie? Who's Richie?
Richmond.
Richmond.
Yeah, it's called Richmond. So I told him I can't make it early to come to work, and I would be there like 5 o'clock or whatever. But last week, matter of fact, this week I think it was Monday, Tuesday. He bring a notice and giving that I'm supposed to go to the induction classes for 10 o'clock. So I told him that I couldn't. I told you like 2 weeks prior that I can't make it to work early because I got some classes that I'm attending to.
And that's the only time they have the induction classes in the morning.
I told them, but that's what I'm saying. Like they could have given me like a week prior to this week, or like any other week prior to this week, because
You were on the schedule the last 2 weeks for induction class.
The last 2 weeks.
Last 2 weeks, not including the one that you're saying that you weren't on when you called me and told me that you were stuck in traffic because they told you the night before. So that would make 3 induction classes.
No, well, that's the one. I only know about one, and that was the one that I reached late. I didn't miss it. I reached it like 7 minutes late. And I didn't get to do it. That was the only one I know.
And when was that? Last week?
That was, I think it was last week.
And then the week before that?
Yeah, last week.
Mm-hmm. And then when did Richmond tell you had this class?
This class on Monday.
And that's a week before. That's 4 days before.
Yeah, but I told him prior to 2 weeks before he told me that I can't make it to work early.
Oh, no, you can talk to them about it. We said that we weren't going to, it didn't matter. But you were supposed to be trained be diversified, meaning that if you needed to go from downstairs upstairs, you could do that.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that induction card, you can't do that. So she's not here today. She's back on Monday. I could talk to her about it and let her know.
Okay, so that means I gotta come back to
But
work.
I'm trying to explain to you, I understand what you're saying, but not all the time is things going to work out like that. That you're going to know 1 week, 7 days before the class.
Yeah,
That's a perfect world, hon.
I know,
and it's not a
that's
you
what,
have to be a little, you know what I'm saying? So 4 days before is better than knowing the night before.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like prior to that, I told him like 2 weeks before that this particular week that I can't come to work early. This particular week here.
So do you realize that it's not Mr. Richmond that does the induction classes? It's Mr. Griffith.
But by the way, Mr. Griffith, like when you go to clock in, he don't even be in the office, so I can't get to speak to him. That's why I got a team lead downstairs. That's why I explained it to Richie, so he
Right,
can
but
pass
you
on
can
the
get
message.
in contact with him. He has a phone.
I called the phone, it rang out. Oh, yesterday was when I called, I got through to him. I called him phone plenty of time before and it just go to his voicemail. Yesterday was the only day that I called and I get through to him. And I explained to him, he was like, okay, Miss Louise sent a message, an email stating that if I can't make it to this induction classes, I will be out of a job. So I asked him, why would Miss Louise send a message like that when I told Mr. Richmond that I had this week here, I got to do some of my classes and I wouldn't be able to make it already on time for this particular week.
All right. Well, I'll talk to her on Monday. Mr. Richmond's coming over here this afternoon. I'll talk with him as well, too. But she's not going to probably be able to see you until Tuesday.
So that means until Tuesday I got to come in back. So don't go to work today.
Who said that?
Because that's what he said. He said, if I can't make it today, I'm out of a job, and until I see Miss Louise, then I could come over back there.
Hold on.